welcome back. So today I'm going to be sharing with you my monthly favorites. I was going to do another best of 2015 with just random products, but when I started really looking through stuff, there really wasn't a whole lot of other things that really stood out to me in 2015. So I decided to go ahead and skip that video, and instead I'm just going to share with you the products that I really loved a whole lot last month in December. And yeah, let's get started. So I decided, because I did so many beauty products for the best of 2015, I would include just a few beauty things, but then some other stuff that I have really loved as well, like books and other stuff. So this is kind of a random favorites, but hopefully it's still really helpful for you guys. The first two things I want to tell you about are two books that I read. That's one of my goals, is to read 2 books a month, and the 2 books that I read or started last month I just loved so much. So the first one is Meet the New You by Elisa Pulliam, and this is a 21-day book. So you read or put into practice 1 chapter a day. Totally up to however it works best for you guys. It's taken me a little bit longer because I got sick and wasn't reading this when I was sick. I would say I'm about halfway through the book, and I just love it so much. If you guys follow me on Snapchat, you probably have seen me snap some of the quotes in here that I've loved. I've already underlined so much in here. One quote I love so much says, "You are not defined by what you do or don't do, but by whose you are. His holy and dearly loved daughter, set apart for a divinely appointed purpose." Oh, I just love that. Here's another one that I really loved. "Would you agree that if all of your work is to be done for the glory of God, then anyone else for whom you do it matters a lot less? Your work is holy when you're doing it for the glory of God." And then she gives the scripture, Colossians 3:23-24, and it says, "Whatever you do, work at it with all your heart as working for the Lord, not for human masters, since you know that you will receive an inheritance from the Lord as a reward. It is the Lord Christ you are serving." And I thought that was just really good because it goes along with the whole theme for me of 2015, which was worship. And it doesn't matter the results, it just matters your heart, which is worship to the Lord. Just this book is just so good. It's not like you're going to be a new person. Maybe you will be, I don't know. But I think it just has given me a new, fresh perspective, and I love that. So I'm not all the way through, but definitely think you guys would love this book and benefit from this book as well. So go check it out on Amazon. I'll leave a link below. The other book that I really loved was called Parenting Your Kids on Purpose, I think is the name of it. I'll leave a link for it below. I don't have the actual book. It was a Kindle book, but it was so good for parenting, and it just gave me like new ideas, because when you're a parent, if you're a parent, you know this, your tools and techniques sometimes run out. Like they just stop working with your kids, and you have to get creative and find new techniques that work. And sometimes too, we end up getting in these bad habits of, and we don't even realize it, but we either give in to things, we don't realize we're giving in to them, we're not being consistent with things, or we're yelling or getting frustrated, we're taking responsibility for things we shouldn't be, and just we kind of fall into these habits as parents. And I feel like this book, Parenting Your Kids on Purpose, really gave us this new perspective on how to parent our kids. Especially, I found it has been really helpful with Taylor, who's almost 11 years old, and getting him to take responsibility for a lot of things. And it's funny because when I started putting into practice some of the tips and techniques from the book, I couldn't believe how quickly it worked and how effective it was. And even Taylor was like, "What's wrong with you, Mom?" Like he couldn't figure out why things were changing, or he couldn't even pinpoint what had changed. He was just knew something was different. And I'm not even kidding you. A month later, it's like he's a different kid, and we're different parents, and we're not even doing it, perfectly by the book. But it's a really good book. I think it has really good ideas, and I definitely would recommend it for you guys if you're parents. In San Diego, we have been having the craziest weather. It has been so cold, so rainy. El Nino has shown up, and I think it's going to be here for a while. And so I have been loving this scarf. This is actually made and given to me by my sweet, sweet real life in-person friend, Tracy, and she just started an Etsy shop. So she made this for me. I got to pick the color. I'll show you guys what it looks like. Oh, even Chloe loves it. She wants to wear it out sometimes, but it just is so warm and cozy, and I think it's just really classy and classic looking. She just does such a good job in everything she does. She's the most crafty, creative friend I think that I have. She inspires me. But I don't think that it will ever be my gift, so I'm gonna leave it to her. But anyway, I really have loved this. It has saved me this cold season. And so I will leave a link below in case you guys want to check these out. She has different styles and different colors, but this is, oh, even just now, it's like a blanket around your neck. It's amazing. I've talked about this before, but this is my most favorite perfume. I love it so much. One was sent to me to try as a sample, but then Becky got me another one to keep in my purse, and it just is my favorite perfume right now. It's such a warm, comforting, sweet scent. It's so good. It's amazing. Becky actually got one for herself too, so we have the same scent right now, but it's a good perfume if you guys are looking for one. I think I might have talked about this in my top 15 of 2015, but this Laura Geller highlighter is really amazing. It's so like soft. It's such a soft highlight. It's not chunky or glittery. It's golden and beautiful, and I mean, look at how pretty that is. I just love it so much. I think that this is actually more my favorite than the Becca one, just because it's a smoother highlight, if that makes any sense. It's just so like not natural, because your skin doesn't actually naturally glow this way, but you know what I'm saying? It just looks more natural. Like, I'm not explaining it the way my mind is thinking it, but hopefully you understand what I'm trying to say. I just love it so much. I just wanted to talk about a few brushes from the new Royal brushes that I shared with you guys in my beauty haul last month. These are 4 of my favorites. I haven't made it through the whole roll of brushes yet, so I'll just share with you as I try more and more and let you know which ones I really love. So these are just 4 that I know for sure are some of my favorites. This one is the concealer one, and what's kind of cool about these brushes is they actually tell you on the brush what it's for. So if you are new to brushes or are just confused by all the options out there, you can pull it out and it tells you exactly how to use it. So this one is the concealer one, and I like this one for getting my concealer into the inner corners of my eye. My eyes are really deep set, so I really have to get in there and conceal out the darkness so that I don't look like my eyes are 2 black holes. Then this one I love. It's a lash comb, but it's a metal one and it's super fine, like a fine tooth comb. So if my eyelashes ever feel like they're getting too clumpy or I got too carried away with my mascara, this just like perfectly combs them out. It just gets in there and like brushes them out. But the plastic ones I feel just don't work as well as this metal one. So this one is, it's a must. Then this one here is the crease one. This is what I use to put in my crease color, and it just is nice at depositing the perfect amount of color but also blending it out. So love that one. And then last but not least is this mini smudger, and how I've been using this one is to put my eyeliner on my lower waterline. And it's just really easy because you just tap it in your eyeliner or in the pot of eyeliner, and then you just tap it on your lower waterline. You don't have to pull or anything. It just deposits the color on perfectly. And the last beauty product I want to tell you about is this lip gloss from Manna Kadar. This came in my BoxyCharm box a couple months ago, and I just really love the formula. I love the color. I'm not a big lip gloss person just because I don't like my lips to be super shiny, like I have snot all over my lips. I don't like the stickiness of it. I don't like my hair getting on my lips. It's just kind of high maintenance, I feel like, and that's not what I'm looking for. But this one I feel is almost like a liquid lipstick. It dries, not matte, but it's not super shiny or super glossy. I'm actually wearing it right now over another lipstick. I don't know a whole lot about this brand. Actually, I don't know anything about this brand other than I like the lip gloss. But I want to look into it and see if they have other good products, because I've been really impressed with this lipstick. And the thing that's nice about it is it's a pretty neutral color. You can build it up or you can share it out. I wear it a lot when I'm not wearing makeup, or if I just have mascara on. If it's like just an everyday and I'm running into the store, I'll put this lip gloss on and I just love it. so that's everything that I loved most in December. I will leave links for everything in the description box below if you guys want to go check it out. And like I always tell you, I love hearing about the things that you have loved and used, and it could be anything. It doesn't have to be beauty. It could be skincare. It could be a scripture, a book, just something that you really loved and stood out to you in your mind from this month or last month or today. I just think it's fun to share the favorites in our life, you know? So leave a comment below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye. Right now I have 2 cups of red lentils, which I soaked overnight. Some people say you don't have to, but I don't want to take any chances, so I soak them. And then I have 1 really big sweet potato and 2 cut up leeks. Then I'm going to do 1 whole can